Aside from Thai and Japanese BL series that we often see in mainstream, Korean BL dramas have become a lot more popular over the years since 2020. Although most Korean BLs are short in terms of episodes and duration, some fans still opt for these series just because of different style of storytelling. In this video, we will be listing down the 10 highest rated Korean BL dramas of all time. Before that, you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN to browse and watch your favorite BL series and streaming platforms that are geo-blocked in your country. Our official link is on the description below. Without further ado, let's begin our video. Number 10. Where Your Eyes Linger. Aired in 2020, Where Your Eyes Linger is often referred as the one which paved the way for the Korean BL series that followed after it. Its popularity skyrocketed when it was aired, and that began the new era for BLs. Where Your Eyes Linger follows the story of Han Tae-joo, a young guy from a well-off family who's also the successor to the TB group. When his childhood friend and bodyguard, Kang-gook, starts to gain attention from a new girl, Han Tae-joo begins to feel new emotions that he has never felt before. What if their friendship starts to grow into an even more romantic? Almost 4 years since it was first released, I still remember the feeling I had for this BL when I watched it. Where Your Eyes Linger can be watched on Viki, WeTV, and Apple TV. Number 9. Our Dating Sim. Another popular Korean BL series which aired last year is Our Dating Sim, and it was also one of my favorites too. The cuteness and its light story might be probably two of the key factors why a lot of fans loved it, and I guess the charms of the main leads also played a role in here. Our Dating Sim follows the story of Lee Wan, a high school student who confessed his feelings to his friend Shin Ki-tae. When the latter couldn't react to his confession, Lee Wan ran and went on hiding for a few years. During one job interview, the two meet again, but will it be the right time for their love story? Our Dating Sim can be watched on Viki and Gaga Ulala. Number 8. Sing My Crush. This BL came out to be a surprise as most fans did not expect this to turn out good. As a combination of romance and music genres, this Korean BL captured the hearts of the fans with its songs. Sing My Crush follows the story of Ram and Han Tae, who initially meet in a not so good way. Eventually, the two become close and build a friendship that will last forever. But how could they maintain their friendship if Ram has secret feelings for his friend for years? Sing My Crush can be watched on iQIYI. Number 7. The Eighth Sense. This series isn't only a popular one among BL fans, but it's also been dubbed as one of the best, if not the best, Korean BL series that existed. Unlike other BL shows which offered a cute and light story, this is actually the opposite of it, but the romance between the characters was still present. The Eighth Sense follows the story of Ji-hyun, a new student who struggles to adjust the life in Sowell. In his new university, he meets Jae-won, who also has the passion in surfing just like him. When both of them start to get even closer, their confused feelings start to emerge. The Eighth Sense can be watched on Viki. Number 6. Blooming. With the rumors of its remake, the first adaptation was indeed considered as a masterpiece by its fans. The chemistry and the cinematography were spot on, so it's definitely a tough choice to do a remake. Blooming follows the story of Cha Si-won, a young man who always dreams of having good looks in order to become popular. When he enters university, he's confident enough that he will be one of the most popular on their campus until he sees Daeyeon. The new guy has everything in him that makes Cha Si-won doubt himself. When they cross paths, their hearts start to connect. Blooming can be watched on iQIYI. Number 5. A Breeze of Love, a series that was only released last year and it's surprisingly good. The show was indeed short with only roughly 18 minutes of runtime per episode, but it was still enjoyable and entertaining. A Breeze of Love follows the story of Do-hyun, the captain of the basketball team, who looks for another player to his team to fill in for an injured teammate. Coincidentally, the team manager brings Dong-wook, Do-hyun's first love, to join the team, but apparently, the two aren't in good terms. Will they ever reconcile their relationship? A Breeze of Love can be watched on iQIYI. Number 4. To My Star. Both seasons of To My Star received a high rating from their fans and it's easily one of the most recommended Korean BL dramas. The first season revolves around how they meet and fall for each other, but the second season is a far more complicated story. To My Star follows the story of Kang Seo-joon, one of South Korea's brightest stars who suffered a decline in his career, but his world is changed when he meets Han Ji-woo, a talented chef. Even though the two have opposite personalities, both of them still fall for each other's charms. As they begin their journey as a couple, will it be forever or just short-lived? To My Star can be watched on Viki, Gaga Ulala, WeTV, Apple TV, and iQIYI. Number 3. Light on Me. Love triangle is a trope that's not that quite popular in BLs, but Light on Me proved that it can be done right. It's been almost 3 years since it was released and I'm still waiting for a possible sequel or even a side story. Light on Me follows the story of Taekyun, an 18-year-old high school student who has always been a loner. When he decides to make friends, his homeroom teachers advises him to join the student council. There he meets the Vice President Shin-woo and President Do-won, who are not just going to be friends with him but will also make his heart confused. Light on Me can be watched on Viki, WeTV, and Cock TV. Number 2. Semantic Error. This is probably the most popular Korean BL series of all time, and that's due to the chemistry of the main characters and their charms. The series was short, but it managed to surpass the expectations of the fans, leading to its popularity. Semantic Error follows the story of Chu Sang-woo and Jae-young, who dislike each other because of the former removing the names of his group mates on their presentation, including Jae-young. As someone who plans to study abroad, Jae-young does everything to make amends with Chu Sang-woo. Eventually, the two learn to work with each other as their connection starts to become bigger. Semantic Error can be watched on Viki, Apple TV, and Gaga Ulala. Number 1. Love for Love's Sake. We're only beginning the year 2024, but Love for Love's Sake already set us on fire with the chemistry of the characters and the amazing plot this BL has. I have only seen the first 2 episodes, but I am already amazed on how polished this drama is. The acting performances of the actors are top tier, but Tae Myung-ha definitely catches my attention with his facial expressions. I've seen a lot of Korean BL dramas, but I think this really sits at the top. Love for Love's Sake follows the story of Tae Myung-ha, a 29-year-old guy who finds himself being transported into a fictional game as a 19-year-old high school student. The main goal is to bring happiness to a character named Cha Yo-woon, another high school student who's left devastated after the funeral of his grandmother. What could be the possible outcome of his mission? Will he ever get back to the real world? All 8 episodes are now available on the official streaming platform, so be sure to check this out. Love for Love's Sake can be watched on iQIYI and Gaga Ulala. Korean BL series are indeed some of the most unique in terms of its plots. Which Korean BLs are your favorites? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.